last time we had started with animal classification. Okay, we had done the introduction. Come on video, everyone. We had done the introduction for animal classification. Okay, and everybody remembers whatever introductory points we had discussed. What are the different benefits of classifying the vast diversity of animals? Okay, there were natural methods, and that was in the olden era where only the morphological features were visible. And later on, as and when the technology increased, the classification was also based on artificial features. Okay, that means the more advanced technological features which were known to man later. That is about the chromosomes, the biochemistry, molecular level, etc. Okay, yeah. So based on all that, the classification system was proposed. Okay, okay. So we had started with that, and according to your textbook, if you follow, okay, we had seen the entire classification flow chart for the natural system of classification or the conventional system of classification. Okay, ये हमने last time देखा था, right? So do you remember the entire classification, everyone? Yes. Everyone, turn on the videos. I said. Good to see a big crowd after so long. Okay. So all of you remember this small flow chart we had seen? Okay, for classification of animals conventionally, you know, there were two main groups. Okay, one of them is non-chordates, other one is chordates. Okay, and non-chordates mein you know very well, and we are also seeing the differences between non-chordates and chordates, right? Tell me one difference each. Come on, Mrunal, tell me one point difference between chordates and non-chordates.
Body is not supported by rod like notochord.
Okay, body is not supported by rod-like notochord. In case of non-chordates or chordates?
Non-chordates.
Yes. So simply don't say rod-like notochord, just say they do not have a notochord in any stage of the life cycle. Okay, and in chordates, you will say that they have notochord at least in one stage of the life cycle. Okay, that is one point. Correct. Second point, Pranav.
Non-chordates are comparatively less evolved species.
Yes, they are the lower group of animals and they are not much evolved. And chordates, you'll say
They are comparatively more evolved species.
they are evolved and more complex species. Okay. Any other point, Prachi?
Heart, if present, it is on dorsal side in non-chordates,
Very good.
and in chordates, heart is present on ventral side of body.
Correct. Yes. Okay, so that is another very important point that in the case of non-chordates, all animals do not have a heart. Okay, but if they have, it is in the dorsal side. So dorsal means front or back? Yes, Prachi?
Back.
Dorsal means
Back.
back and ventral means front. Okay. And there was one point about the nerve cord. Sneha, tell me. Difference between chordates and non-chordates based on the nerve cord. Yes, Sneha?
In non-chordate nerve cord if present, then that will be in dorsal side,
Okay. And
and in chordate nerve cord is present.
for non-chordates, you said they are present on the dorsal side.
Sir,
Oh.
it is present on ventral side, not non-chordates.
chordates is present in dorsal side.
Yes, in chordates, the nerve
And in
cord is
chordates.
present on the dorsal side. Okay, when you say nerve cord, imagine the
Ah.
spinal cord.
Yes.
Okay, but overall the term is nerve cord. In human beings and higher animals, it is advanced and it is the spinal cord. Okay, so what about the structure? nerve cord का structure कैसा है chordates में?
Chordates में hollow है. It is hollow.
It's hollow and
And ये tube कैसे?
Single.
Not straight but अलग अलग parts.
वो इसके लिए था notochord के लिए. In the case of notochord, we used to say that the bones were separated out. It's not one single rod-like bone. But यहाँ पे हम लोग nerve cord के बारे में बोल रहे हैं. So in the case of nerve cord, we say that it is single
It is
and dorsal.
hollow. And it in non-chordates it is solid and paired.
Yeah. Okay, so remember these points. Okay. Any other point, Anandita? Yes, Anandita.
Sir,
Bolo.
in notochords, the nerve cord is double and solid, and in chordates is single and hollow.
Yeah, she said that. In non-chordates and chordates, one of them is double and solid, the other one is single and hollow. Any other point between non-chordates and chordates?
May I?
Anyone else? Diksha bol.
Pharyngeal gill splits is absent in non-chordates. Pharyngeal gill splits or lungs are present in chordates for respiration.
See, it is pronounced as pharyngeal gill slits. Okay, pharyngeal नहीं और
Okay.
splits नहीं, slits. ठीक है, ऐसे छोटे छोटे slits होते हैं ना. Okay, so the point is correct, but pronunciation ध्यान में, ठीक है? Pharyngeal gill slits is absent in non-chordates and present in chordates. ठीक है? Okay, good. So we have seen this classification, the same table which is given in your textbook. ठीक है, तो ये याद रखना है. This is for the conventional system, and as I had told, कि phylum Protozoa was included under animal kingdom according to the conventional system. But later on, there was something called a 5-kingdom system of classification given by R.H. Whitaker. Okay, and that person has put these protozoans into another kingdom. Kingdom Protista करके है, where it includes unicellular eukaryotes. The protozoans got included over there. Now they are no more in animal kingdom. Okay, rest all are there. ठीक है? And remaining यहाँ पर जो है, for your level you can consider only this कि phylum Chordata, Urochordata, Cephalochordata, Vertebrata, and under Vertebrata these are the 6 classes. But actually इसका classification थोड़ा सा different है, but we will follow your textbook. ठीक है? तो confusion नहीं होना चाहिए. Okay, and then we started with the criteria for new system of animal classification. Conventional वाला हमने देख लिया, तो ये new system का था. I think this also we completed last time. है ना? ये और सिमेट्री दोनों हमने कंप्लीट कर दिया.
सर बॉडी सिमेट्री तक हो गया था.
करेक्ट. तो ये दिस 5 डिफरेंट ग्रेड्स ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन आर क्लियर एवरीवन. ओके, सबके एग्जांपल भी हमने देख लिए थे. ओके, एंड दिस डायग्राम सेल्यूलर, टिश्यू ग्रेड एंड ऑर्गन ग्रेड, ये डायग्राम दिया टेक्स्ट बुक में. दिस आल्सो यू हैव टू ड्रॉ इन प्रैक्टिस. ओके, एग्जाम में डायग्राम के लिए क्वेश्चन आ सकते हैं. ठीक है. एंड देन द नेक्स्ट क्राइटेरिया वी डिस्कस वाज बॉडी सिमेट्री. ओके, सिमेट्री का मतलब है यू कट द बॉडी इनटू 2 इक्वल हाफ्स बाय पासिंग थ्रू एनी प्लेन. तो उसको बोलते हैं सिमेट्रिकल स्ट्रक्चर. So based on that, there are 3 types of symmetry, that is asymmetry, radial symmetry, and bilateral symmetry. Okay, so higher animals are all bilaterally symmetrical. Okay, we'll move to the next criteria, that is the coelom or the body cavity. Okay, body cavity का मतलब है कि you have to think about this right from the embryonic development time point of view. The organisms का जब embryonic development होते हैं, okay, right from the zygote stage to the embryo and the young animal. Okay, that time the body division takes place in such a way that there is a hollow cavity which is produced. अभी अपने body में भी, if you to understand it better, in our body also, you all are aware that there is something called digestive system, which consists of two main parts. Okay, we have alimentary canal and we have the digestive glands. Okay, so what is the alimentary canal? Screen पे आ जाओ सब लोग. What do you mean by the alimentary canal? Come on. All of you must have heard about alimentary canal, right? What is that?
From which the food reaches our stomach.
ऐसे नहीं बोलते ना. See, if the question is what is meant by alimentary canal, so you should start like it is a canal which, बोलो. And you
It
said
is a
food-
canal through which food, while we eat the food, it goes into our stomach via alimentary canal,
So
right?
that means you mean to
हाँ,
say
right,
the
बराबर
alimentary
है.
canal ends at the stomach?
हाँ,
Are you sure? Any other answer? Alimentary canal, where does it start and where does it end?
it starts from the food pipe and ends in stomach, ऐसा लगता है.
Alimentary canal is a canal. Canal का मतलब है a hollow tube. Okay, first thing remember, canal means a hollow tube and it begins in the mouth. When we eat food, we eat through the mouth. So alimentary canal का शुरुआत है mouth से. And from the mouth, it will continue into the throat region, followed by the food pipe. Food pipe के बाद है stomach. Stomach के बाद है small intestine, followed by the large intestine and the anus. So alimentary canal means the entire hollow tube-like structure that begins from the mouth, ends at the anus. And in between, there are digestive structures which are present. It passes through the stomach where maximum digestion takes place, and final digestion is completed in the small intestine. But the waste matter also passes ahead of that, and the waste matter passes out through the anus. So that entire structure is called the alimentary canal. So अपने body में alimentary canal जो है that forms the central axis of the body. Okay, around which all the other organs are arranged. It is more or less in the central portion of the body. उसके आसपास बाकी के organs present है. Liver, pancreas, gallbladder, even the kidneys, okay, lungs, ये सब अलग अलग उसके आसपास present है. But the central axis is formed by the alimentary canal. So during embryonic development, that time also the first thing that is produced is the digestive cavity. Okay, you can see this diagrammatically इसको ऐसे दिखा सकते हैं. This digestive cavity is produced around which all the other layers are set. इनको बोलते हैं germinal layers. These are called the germinal layers. Okay, innermost one is endoderm, second one mesoderm, outermost is ectoderm. इसका formation होता है embryonic development के time पे. Okay, so when all the three germinal layers are present, the animal is said to be triploblastic. And if the mesoderm is not there, only ectoderm, endoderm is there, तो उसको बोलते हैं diploblastic. So there is a group of animals called flatworms, platyhelminthes. वहां तक diploblastic है. उसके आगे till all the other higher animals are, they are all triploblastic. We have also all the three germ layers. And तीनों germ layer में से कोई ना कोई organ develop होके आते हैं embryonic development के time पे. Okay, we have seen the study of human reproduction. So embryonic development जो होता है during the pregnancy period, first the three germ layers are produced, and then उसके आसपास सारे organs बनने शुरू हो जाते हैं. So based on that, अभी ये जो digestive cavity जो है, उसको हम लोग coelom बोलते हैं. Coelom का मतलब है cavity. So here there are three types of organisms, animals based on this. First one is acoelomate. ओके, असिलोमेट का मतलब है कि where the coelom or the body cavity is very small or absent. Okay, so flat worms are acoelomate. Second type है eucoelomate. Eucoelomate का मतलब है where there is a true body cavity, a proper body cavity lined by cells. So annelids, molars, arthropods, echinoderms and all the higher group that is chordates. इन सब में eucoelomates होते हैं. And the third one is pseudocoelomate. कि the cavity is supposed to be a false one. मतलब ऐसा लगेगा कि cavity है but वो पूरी तरह से बना हुआ भी नहीं है. So it is like partly done, partly not present. उसको pseudocoelomate करके बोलते हैं. This is found in the case of roundworms. Ascaris करके जो एक नाम आया था, if you remember, Ascalminthus. उनके उस ग्रुप में जो एनिमल्स हैं उनको राउंडवर्म्स बोलते हैं. So they are pseudocoelomates. Okay, so based on the body cavity, there are three groups of animals. First one is flatworms. Okay, that is acoelomate. Second one is eucoelomate, the true coelom, and third one is pseudocoelomate. Okay, the false coelom. Getting it, everyone? I said video on kar lo sab log. Be on the screen, everyone. I said twice right now. Everybody be on the screen and remain on the screen. Gargi, Prachi, Mrunal, Aditya. I said everybody. Ritika. Yes. And remain on the screen till the end. Okay. तो सिलोम के बारे में समझा अच्छी तरह से. Okay, regarding this flatworms, annelids and all ये सब जो नाम अभी आ रहे हैं, we are going to see each group in detail. ठीक है, एक एक करके हम को स्टडी करना है पूरा. Fine. Okay. So this was the next criteria, that is coelom, body cavity. The next criteria is segmentation. What is the literal meaning of the word segment? Segment का English meaning क्या है? Okay, a part, fine, or a small piece you can say. ठीक है, तो segmentation का मतलब है कि the body is divided into unique parts or pieces. Okay, तो यहाँ पे देखो ज्यादा नहीं है इसके टाइप्स. फर्स्ट टाइप इज कॉल्ड नॉन मेटामेरिक एनिमल्स, जो एकदम लोअर ग्रुप ऑफ एनिमल्स हैं. ओके, जैसे नेमाटोड्स. ये एनिमल ऐसा दिखता है. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज अ राउंड वर्म. इफ यू टेक दिस एनिमल एंड यू मूव योर हैंड ओवर इट, एकदम ऐसा स्मूथ सा लगेगा. तो बॉडी के ऊपर देर आर नो मार्किंग्स और देर आर नो पार्ट्स. ओके, तो उसको बोलते हैं नॉन मेटामेरिक segmented animals. ठीक है, and the other one is metamerism. Metamerism का मतलब है, तो अब दोनों एनिमल को स्क्रीन पे ध्यान से देखो. Here you are not able to see any such small partitions, but इसके शरीर पे देखो. Can you see the ring-like structures? कौन सा एनिमल है ये? सेकेंड वन. Which animal is this?
Earthworm.
Yes, this is an earthworm. Okay, तो earthworm जो है इसके शरीर पे देखो, you can see ring-like structures. Okay, and they are very equal distance. मतलब earthworm को अगर मैं हाथ में लेके ऐसे हाथ चलाता हूँ तो I can feel those rings. कभी लिया earthworm को हाथ में? नहीं? कोशिश करो, मजा आएगा, है ना? Cockroach, earthworm, बहुत कुछ है सीखने के लिए. We had, when we was in BSc, we had practicals where we had to cut this animal. Okay, BSc सेकेंड ईयर में था. एंड अर्थवर्म को मैंने हाथ में लिया है, उसको कट करके ओपन किया है. वी हैव सीन द डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम, रेस्पिरेटरी सिस्टम एंड ऑल. कॉकरोच को भी लिया है एंड कॉकरोच वाज लाइक अमेजिंग. ओके, उसका असली मजा ये आता है कि कॉकरोच डजंट डाई इजीली. तो वी वर गिवन कॉकरोचेस हु वर अनकॉन्शियस. साबुन के पानी में डुबा डुबा के उसको बेहोश किया गया था एंड दैट कॉकरोचेस वर गिवन टू अस. तो उसका एक एक पार्ट काटो, विंग्स निकालो, पैर निकालो, स्टिल इट इज वाइब्रेटिंग. And then you observe all the parts. Okay, so and the other one that we did was honeybee. Honeybee क्या माउथ पार्ट्स का माउंटिंग का प्रैक्टिकल था. ओके, सो एनिमल्स से बहुत कुछ सीखने मिलता है कि हाउ दे आर ऑर्गेनाइज्ड इनसाइड देयर बॉडी. तो अर्थवर्म्स आर वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग एनिमल्स फॉर दैट. ओके, तो इसके ऊपर रिंग्स बने होते हैं. तो दीज रिंग्स फॉर्म द सेगमेंट्स एंड ऐसे सेगमेंटेशन को बोलते हैं मेटामेरिज्म. अभी इसका अगर बॉडी देखेंगे अर्थवर्म का, तो इट इज जस्ट वन सिंगल सिलिंड्रिकल पीस. ओके, तो ये सिलिंड्रिकल पीस है और यही पूरा बॉडी खत्म हो जाता है. मतलब इसका अलग से कोई हाथ, पैर, विंग्स वगैरह कुछ नहीं है. करेक्ट, इट इज जस्ट वन पीस ऑफ द बॉडी. So that way, if the segments are there, we call it metamerism. ठीक है. But if you see animals like cockroaches, तो cockroaches में क्या है? Wings अलग से है ना, उसके पैर, उसका एंटेना, ये सब अलग अलग पार्ट्स है ना. तो उनको बोलते हैं appendages. They are called as appendages, which are attached separately to the main body. Okay, Anandita, you are writing something? What are you
आप जो
writing?
बोल रहे हो मैं लिख रही हूँ.
हाँ, okay. I hope you are completely into this only, right? Okay, ठीक है. Okay, understood about segmentation, everyone? So there is a group called Annelida, okay, to which earthworm belongs, and यहाँ से all the higher animals will have a segmented body. Lower animals do not have a segmented body. ठीक है, तो मेटामेरिज्म वर्ड का मीनिंग याद रखना है. ठीक है. Okay, so after segmentation, now we will come to the actual classification one by one. All the criteria, everything is clear? Yes? Okay, so we will begin with the non-chordates. Okay, one by one we will see the phylum. You remember all the names that we had told. Okay, non-chordata का. तो अभी हम लोग जब classification का पढ़ेंगे, तो we are not going to consider protozoa under this. ठीक है, because as I said, protozoa was in the older system of classification. New system में protozoa is not a part of Animalia. ठीक है, so see the names one by one. The first group is called phylum Porifera. यहाँ पे सिर्फ नाम देख लेते हैं. One by one we'll see the details. ठीक है, the first group is called phylum Porifera. Second one is called phylum Coelenterata, also called Cnidaria. Coelenterata was the earlier name. Cnidaria is the new name. Okay, this one. ये नाम आ रहा है देखो स्क्रीन पे एक एक. ठीक है. Now there is a third phylum जो यहाँ पे मैंने दिखाया है, but it is not mentioned in your textbook. It's a very small phylum which is also a part of non-chordate. So just नाम देख लो. Okay, it is called phylum Ctenophora. Earlier it was like Ctenophora was included under Cnidaria. But then जैसे रिवाइज होता रहता है क्लासिफिकेशन, तो Ctenophora became a part of, became a separate phylum altogether, because उसके कुछ फीचर्स थे जो यूनिक थे, तो उसको फिर Coelenterata में ही नहीं रखा, अलग से बना दिया फाइलम. ठीक है. Then next one, Platyhelminthes. Okay, this is called Platyhelminthes. We'll see them one by one. Then you have Aschelminthes. लास्ट टाइम याद है सबने प्रोनाउंस किया था. प्रोनाउंस वाज स्पेलिंग बहुत हार्ड है. Yes, all the names are easy to remember. Yes, Anandita, pronounce the fifth one.
Aschelminthes.
It is Aschelminthes. Okay. Fourth one, Sneha.
Platyhelminthes.
Yes, Platyhelminthes. Very good. Okay. Then the next one is phylum Annelida. Okay. Then you have Arthropoda. Okay. फिर है Mollusca. And the ninth one is Echinodermata. Okay. And there is a 10th one also जिसको बोलते हैं Hemichordata. Okay. So we will see all of them one by one. Okay. Ctenophora भी I am excluding because it is not there in your textbook. तो Ctenophora नहीं बताता हूँ. Porifera से लेकर Hemichordata तक बाकी सब डिस्कस करते हैं. ठीक है. We will follow as per your syllabus. Okay. So the first one we will talk about phylum Porifera. अभी हर एक फाइलम का जो नाम है जो तुम लोग को बहुत अतरंगी सा लग रहा है, इट हैज गॉट सम मीनिंग. ओके, जैसे फर्स्ट वन इज फाइलम पोरीफेरा. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे इस वर्ड को दो पार्ट में स्प्लिट अप कर सकते हैं. ओके, पोरी मतलब क्या? यस, पोरी वर्ड का मीनिंग क्या है इंग्लिश में? मराठी में अलग है, पता है? यस दीक्षा, पोरी मीन्स?
Don't know.
Don't know. This has come from the word pores. Pores का मतलब है small holes on the body. Okay, porifera में the word pori has come from the word pores. Pores का मतलब है small holes on the body. फेरा का मतलब है bearing, तो pore bearing animals, ऐसे करके नाम पड़ा इसका. ठीक है, तो पोरीफेरंस में जो भी एनिमल्स आते हैं फाइलम पोरीफेरा में, ऑल ऑफ देम आर कॉमनली नोन एज स्पॉन्जेस. इन एनिमल्स को ही कॉमनली स्पॉन्जेस बोलते हैं. ठीक है, तो इसके क्या फीचर्स है? फर्स्ट थिंग, बिकॉज ये सबसे पहला फाइलम है तो एवोल्यूशन के हिसाब से दे आर द मोस्ट प्रिमिटिव ग्रुप. ओके, तो ज्यादा एडवांसमेंट हुआ नहीं है. दे आर ऑल एक्वेटिक, सिर्फ पानी में मिलेंगे. ओके, and mostly they are all marine. Very few are freshwater sponges also. Okay, some of them are freshwater, mostly they are all marine ones. Okay, but they are all non-coelomates. Now you know the meaning of this. Do not have a true body cavity. Okay, and cellular grade organization, सबसे पहला वाला जो ग्रेड था. ओके, प्रोटोप्लाज्मिक ग्रेड नहीं, सेल्यूलर ग्रेड. ठीक है, प्रोटोप्लाज्मिक हमने यहाँ पे इंक्लूड किया ही नहीं है. They have a small gastrovascular cavity and you had the diagram जिसमें ostium, osculum वो सब लेबल किया हुआ है, देखो. तो वहां पे एक छोटा सा कैविटी बना हुआ है एनिमल में, which forms the gastrovascular cavity. Okay, and those gastrovascular cavity is lined by specialized cells जिनको बोलते हैं फिल्टर फीडर्स. ओके, एंड उनके शरीर पे स्पिक्यूल्स रहते हैं. स्केलेटन इज मेड अप ऑफ स्पिक्यूल्स, जो बना है कैल्शियम, सिलिका या फिर स्पॉन्जिन का. ओके, दे आर मेड अप ऑफ आइदर कैल्शियम, सिलिका और स्पॉन्जिन. उसके स्पिक्यूल्स होते हैं उनके शरीर पे. एंड दैट्स द रीजन सम ऑफ द स्पॉन्जेस आर यूज्ड फॉर स्क्रबिंग द बॉडी व्हाइल टेकिंग बाथ. पहले यूज करते थे. ओके, मतलब ये स्पॉन्ज जो एनिमल का डेड बॉडी है उसको व्हाइल टेकिंग बाथ यू यूज टू क्लीन योर बॉडी. ओके, बिकॉज ऑफ द प्रेजेंस ऑफ दीज स्पिक्यूल्स. ओके, and they can carry out sexual reproduction or asexual reproduction both. इनको बोलते हैं hermaphrodite, मतलब male and female sex organs are present in the same body. That's the meaning of hermaphrodite. And very important point, these animals cannot move. They are immobile animals. ये सिर्फ एक जगह attached रहते हैं, ocean floor पे या river floor जहाँ पर भी रहेगा. Okay, इसलिए उनको बोलते हैं sessile. But इनमें जो larvae निकलते हैं, those larvae can swim and go to the other place, and that's how they spread their distribution. Understood these points? Okay, तो इनका ये सब major points याद रखना है. ठीक है, and you have to follow the ones which are given in the textbook also, but meanings वही है फिर. Okay, तो जैसे
So-
एग्जाम या tell.
सीलम वाला जो थोड़ा सा पार्ट था तो वो फिर से बता दो ना, मैं लिख रही थी तो थोड़ा मिस हो गया.
Okay, which part you are telling? Coelom,
ऑसिलोमेट, सूडोसिलोमेट और
यूसिलोमेट.
का.
इतना ही याद रखना. सीलोम का मतलब है बॉडी कैविटी.
हम्म.
Okay, so mostly it is the gastrovascular cavity, digestive cavity. So if the cavity is properly present throughout, then it is called eucoelomate.
हम्म.
If it is very small या absent, then it is acoelomate. And if it is present partly, कि पूरे शरीर में प्रॉपर बना हुआ नहीं है, but partly if it is present, then it is called pseudocoelomate.
हाँ.
Okay, so lower group of animals में non-coelomate होते हैं या acoelomate होते हैं. They do not have a proper body cavity. Okay, so you can see sponges का एक typical सा diagram है. Okay, this is how the animal looks like under the ocean floor. They are just present at one place. Okay, and all the small pores in the body, as I said, porifera. तो बॉडी के ऊपर छोटे छोटे पोर्स होते हैं. दो स्मॉल पोर्स आर नोन एज ऑस्टियम. सिंगुलर इज ऑस्टियम, प्लूरल इज ऑस्टिया. एंड हर ब्रांच के सबसे ऊपर बड़ा वाला पोर होता है, दिस इज कॉल्ड ऑस्क्यूलम. एंड अंदर जो कैविटी है उसको बोलते हैं स्पॉन्जोसील. ओके, दैट्स कॉल्ड द स्पॉन्जोसील. ठीक है, दैट्स द कैनाल व्हिच इज लाइंड बाय दिस डाइजेस्टिव सेल्स. ठीक है, तो अभी और एग्जांपल देखते हैं. ये देखो, स्पॉन्जिला, यूस्पॉन्जिया, साइकॉन. ये तीन मेन एग्जांपल याद रखना है. ओके, पोरीफेरा के तीन एग्जांपल आई एम शोइंग यू हियर. स्पॉन्जिला, यूस्पॉन्जिया और साइकॉन. अभी नाम में ही स्पॉन्जस है तो बहुत सारे नाम में ही स्पॉन्ज स्पॉन्ज करके दिखेगा. So that way it will be easy to remember. And looking at the animal, they are all appearing as sponges. ठीक है? And this is another one. ये सबसे छोटा sponge है. This is known as Leucosolenia. You have to remember these examples. Okay, the smallest sponge is known as Leucosolenia. Okay, the other examples are Spongilla, Euspongia, Saicon. And smallest one is Leucosolenia. ठीक है? Okay, don't miss out any picture also. If you are noting it down simultaneously, take a look and pay attention to this also. ठीक है? Understood this, everyone? Okay, any doubt in Porifera? Okay, first phylum is done. ठीक है? So we'll do one thing. Just 3 minutes are remaining. Call cut हो जाएगा. Disconnect and call back. We will continue with the next phylum. ठीक है? Phylum Porifera is done. Let's join back again.